Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel. Today's session is dedicated to Diastasis Recti. This class is not just lying down and breathing that you mostly find online. Today we will focus on targeted movements to engage and strengthen your deep core muscles without straining your abdominal wall. Keep the blocks handy and let's dive in. Your self-healing journey starts here. Join today. We're gonna start on laying on the back position, so come on your side, keep your knees bent, and gently lower yourself down to your mat. Ensure that you're 100% comfortable, that your lower back is sticking to the ground. Maybe shift your pelvis slightly more forward, the way that I am doing, to ensure that your lower back is close to your mat. Keep your knees bent, feet hips width apart, your arms alongside with your body. Maybe close your eyes for a few moments. Take a deep breath in. Slowly release, exhale. Observe your breath. We're gonna start our practice slow, with really slow movements. And we will build it up throughout the class to something more difficult and challenging. Now place your hand on your belly. I want you to take deep breath in. Release your breath and engage your core muscles when you breathe out. You should feel how your hand is moving in. Do 1 or 2 more times on your own. Every time you breathe out, when you exhale, engage your core muscles. Pull your belly button down towards your backbone. Good. Do a few more times. Feel how your abdominal is moving, how it gets activated every time you breathe out. Now we're gonna add some movements with the legs. So on your inhale, again, direct your breath inside. And when you start your exhale, only then lift your right leg up, still keeping your knee bent. Pause a little bit there, feel the tension of your muscles, and lower down. The same on the opposite side. First inhale, and when you exhale, only then start lifting your left leg up. Keep your knee 90 degrees angle or so, and lower down. We have 2 more rounds to go on each side. So remember, the moment you lift your leg, you should be already on your exhale. So you maybe even count. So you take inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2. Lift your leg. Good. Pause. And lower down. Nicely done. Final round. Inhale. And when you exhale, right leg up, lowering down completely. And the same on the opposite side. Inhale. Start lifting your left foot off the floor. When you start exhaling, pause. And lower down. Breathe in again. Now I want you to roll on this side and come into a tabletop position. We're gonna continue with our belly breathing here. So inhale deeply again into your belly. When you exhale, engage your core muscles. You should feel that your belly got flattened slightly. Do a few more times on your own. You should feel that your lower back slightly gets lifted when you exhale and pause. I encourage you to pause for at least 2 to 3 seconds to really feel the core muscles activation, those deep muscles activation. Beautiful. remember this belly breathing because this is what we are going to use throughout the practice. Nicely done. One more time. Now I want you to tuck your toes and we're gonna lift our knees off the ground when you exhale. So when you exhale, lift your knees off the floor, pause there for 3, 2, 1, lower down. One more time, inhale, exhale, activate core, lift your knees, pause, 3, 2, 1, lower down. We have one more round to go. You already know the drill with your core engagement. Lift your knees off the floor, hold a little bit, and lower down. Well done. Let's do another 2 rounds here. Inhale, lift it up, just to ensure that you remember. Lower down. Last time, inhale, activating core, lower back, feel, lift the knees off the floor, and lower down. Good, nicely done. Now shift your hands slightly forward, keep your toes tucked, and now come to your first downward facing dog. I encourage you to move a little bit here, maybe paddle your knees if that's your practice, or if you want, bend your knees and direct your tailbone up, lengthen your spine. Rotate your shoulders externally, get additional space for your shoulders. Look between your thighs or between your knees. Beautiful. Now look forward, step forward. Keeping your hands on the ground, knees are bent. Lengthen your spine. One more time. Now bring both of your hands on your sides, engage your core, and with control, lift yourself all the way up. Well done. Now keep your feet hips width apart. I want you to bring your hands in a prayer position in front of you. Slowly shift your body slightly forward, bend your left knee, and take off that right foot off the floor, bring it all the way back. Keep moving forward. Here you can use the blocks to help you balance till you bring your chest parallel to the ground, so as your right leg. Keep your hips square, engage your core, flex your back foot. Option 1, you use the blocks. Option 2, you bring your arms alongside with your body like an airplane. Again, I want you to focus on your core muscles and the same breathing that we've been doing. Hold a little bit longer. And now bring your right toes on the ground. Keep your torso 45 degrees, your front knees still bent. Keep your core muscles engaged. Now inhale, raise your arms just halfway up with your body. Come to 45 degrees angle again, 2 more like that. And when you exhale, again, your core muscles is holding you there. Final round, arms are up. Coming alongside with your body, exhale. Now bring them down to your mat. Step back into a plank position. Now with control, I want you to move to side plank. So on the right side, option 1, you can keep your right knee on the ground, left arm is up, or a full side plank variation. Let's do some obliques here. With exhale, shift your body parallel to the ground, arm under, inhale, left arm is up, side plank again, parallel to the ground, exhale. Last one, you should feel how your core is engaged. Don't lose your lower back there. Shift with control. Come back to plank and to the opposite side with your knee. You can try both options. You will build up the strength. Trust me there. Just do a few rounds. Exhale, right arm under. Inhale, up. Exhale, under. Ensure that your shoulders are stacked one on the top of another, that you are in a single line. Last final round, back to plank position. Lower your knees on the floor. Good, nicely done. And come to downward facing dog. Again, lengthen your spine here one more time. Don't worry that your heels are not touching the ground. You can keep your knees bent in order to lengthen your back. That's totally fine. Now, with control, lift your right leg up. Step through, place your right foot between your hands. Now, keep your front knee 90 degrees angle. Your back heel is lifted. Find your base. And once you are ready, bring your hands back alongside with your body, the same airplane mode on the opposite side. Now, inhale, lift your arms up, torso together, 45 degrees bend. 2 more like that. Inhale, arms are going to the sky. Engage in your core muscles. Exhale, last time. Inhale, up. Lowering halfway down. Beautiful. Hands in a prayer position. Grab your blocks again and come back to that warrior 3, but on the opposite side. So your right foot is on the ground, your right knee is bent. You have your left leg parallel to the ground. Your core muscles are working, your hips are square to each other. Remember, it's totally fine to use props like blocks to support you. Just take a few more breaths. And now lower your left foot on the ground to your right with control. Lift yourself all the way up into a standing position. Nicely done. Now I want you to find the wall next to you. Measure maybe 1 foot distance from your wall. Slowly start bending your knees. Bring your lower back to your wall. Maybe step slightly forward to ensure that your knees are 90 degrees. Stick your back entirely to your wall here. And again, engage those deep core muscles. So take a deep breath in. You should feel your belly. Exhale, direct your belly button towards the wall behind you. Take a couple of deep breaths. Feel the work of your core muscles. You might feel your legs as well. Now, with control, use the wall as a support. Come back into standing position. Get back to your mat. And now I invite you to sit all the way down and come into laying on the back position. I generally prefer to come from the side. Ensure that your back, especially lower back, is sticking to your mat. We would require blocks here. So grab a block. Place your block between your left knee and your left elbow. Keep both left knee and elbow 90 degrees. Now, with control, lift your right leg up. You can keep your right hand on your belly to support you. And with your exhale, come to 45 degrees with your right leg. Exhale down. Good. Inhale up. Again, exhale down. Start shifting your leg down only once you start exhaling. So on the second later. Let's do 2 more times here. Exhale. You can breathe out with your mouth. If that's your practice here, you can totally do it. Well done. Now I want you to lower your right foot down. And we're going to do the same on the opposite side. So squeeze that block really hard between your right elbow and right knee. Keep both 90 degrees. And exhale, left leg is going halfway down. Bring it back up. Ensure that your lower back is not lifting when you are moving your leg. You can make a smaller angle, which is totally fine, as long as you are engaging your core and sticking your lower back to your mat, to the ground. Good. Now lower down. Keep your knees bent, feet parallel to each other, and lift your buttocks lower back off the floor just for a few seconds to relax your deep core muscles. Nicely done, lower down. Now I want you to bring both of your knees to your chest. Now bring your right foot across your left knee. Make an interlock under your left thigh as option 1, or under your left knee as another option. Flex both of your feet and draw that interlock left knee towards your chest. While pushing your right knee away from you, you might feel a nice, yummy stretch on the back side of your right thigh. Let's relax in this beautiful pigeon pose just for a few moments. It is highly recommended to relax your deep core muscles and your lower back after the workout. Relax your shoulders. Now gently let go of the grip, and let's do on the opposite side. So bring your left foot across, make an interlock, and as much as you want, draw that right knee to your chest, pushing left knee away from you. Remember to keep your left foot flexed. Shoulders are resting on the ground. Facial muscles are relaxed. Beautiful. Gently let go of the grip. And I invite you to come to a full Shavasana position. Ensure that you're comfortable. Relax your legs. Relax your torso, your belly. With exhale, relax your shoulders, your arms. Your facial muscles are relaxed. Gently wiggle your toes, your fingers, neck side to side. Roll yourself on the right side and come into a seated position. Ensure that you're comfortable. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed the practice, please subscribe and support my channel so I can reach out to a bigger audience. And if you truly want to enhance your practice and find that healing for diastasis recti, please join my online live classes. I left the description below. Stay blessed, stay inspired. Namaste. Your self-healing journey starts here.